Mule, and you have a huge following, and probably people hear the same thing I hear from your music as well. You sing from your heart too. So now maybe it is a good time to transition from your music to, and you said that you really enjoy when someone sings from their heart. Heart is something that is in your body, that's an organ. But what do you think when you said somebody's singing from their heart mean? Where does that heart in the song comes into? Please talk about that.
Yeah, see, music is expression of natural emotion, and that's how even how the music originated in ancient times. It was a
Uh-huh.
form of expression even before it was considered a form of art. When people are not able to express through communication, like directly
Mhm.
one to one, music kind of bridges that gap,
Mhm.
and it allows them to express not just with word but also with tone, with the rhythm. There are more layers to music than just like straight communication, I guess.
Right.
So that is where that heart aspect comes from. It really allows you to express
Yeah.
something that words cannot express.
Right. So that word heart in the music is, in another sense, it is connected to our brain also, right? And it's pretty
Hmm.
much what we say when you sing with the heart is it's your brain that works behind that
Yes.
emotion to bring it there. And then that is where I am hugely interested in your current profession, because you work how music affect people
Hmm.
in real terms, like you're really doing it on practice and things like that. So please, let's go. And how did you get to do this as a profession? And that's a bold step. I know that you took a bold step from being an engineer in a tech company to give up that job to take a profession like this. Your mom was behind it. You told me about that. But then, like, what are the things, what are the challenges when you really wanted to practice as a musician and then use music as a healing power for real patients and people with real conditions to be healed using this technique? So please,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, so initially, I did not jump from engineering to music healing directly. I transitioned to life coaching first. So I
Yeah.
got myself trained and certified
Mm.
um,
What
in
is
life
that
coaching.
actually? I do not.
Life coaching is very similar to counseling, but it's like
Mhm.
coaching people on life. So
I
whether
see.
it's their
Yeah. Mhm.
relationships, whether it is their career or any kind of blocks that they want to overcome that are within them, that are
Mhm.
holding them back.
Mhm.
So that is where life coaching comes along. It's empowering people, helping them identify their own pros, and getting over their own limiting beliefs, gremlins, and such. So I was doing that for a while. And during that journey, I was introduced to the healing powers of music by my mom. And I was curious about it. I had a musical background. So I just gave it a try.
Yeah.
And I
So
absolutely loved it.
can I interrupt and ask something?
Mhm.
So she's a practicing physician, but then what exactly had her experience is transferred to you, or she told that, this is something that I found, and can you say an example?
Her patients come to her for whatever health issues, right? Like blood pressure, diabetes. So
Hmm.
some of her patients were exposed to music therapy, not by her, but by some other professionals. And they mentioned that it's really been
Oh,
helping them.
okay, got it.
And so she just researched on her own, and she found that, okay, it's been used, as form of like pain relief, even,
Right.
and even different types of diseases, even like mental health as well as physical health. So that is why she was intrigued by it. And then she just suggested me as an option. She said, just learn it just for the heck of it, just to see how it is. And you might be able to incorporate it with your clients.
Mhm.
So I only started that out of curiosity, like just to
Mhm.
learn. I just took a class and training. It is a program by government of India. They are heavily try to promote music therapy into the
Mhm.
health profession. So I took that training and I was really blown away, and I was so excited to try that on my clients. And I started integrating coaching along with sound healing and musical healing.
Mhm.
And I saw how quickly my clients shifted. shifted. So for anything that would take me like 4 or more sessions, I started taking only 1 or 2 sessions, because those shifts that started coming from within. To give you an example, when I'm coaching somebody, it's like, their ego is active, because anything that seems uncomfortable,
Yeah.
the ego is trying to resist. Whether you want to change any negative thought to a positive thought, you want to
Mm-hmm.
correct your old default patterns, change to new patterns,
Mm-hmm.
your ego is resisting. It's a very left brain activity, your mind is alert, but music is a right brain activity. And
Mm-hmm.
ego is kind of, it switches off, it thinks that this is an entertainment. And at that time you can actually go inside and make shifts, energetic shifts within people, perspective shifts within people. So those insights that I was really asking people to reflect upon and change their perspectives, those shifts started coming from within. Like they were motivated to act on something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is so powerful, this is so powerful. So now I use music healing and sound healing in all my with all my clients. Call it
That's good.
raga therapy. What I learned was Indian classical music therapy, right? So it's
Yeah.
also called as raga therapy.
Right.
And sound healing is also good. Yes.
Because